Welcome back once again. It's certainly been a long day. To all our viewers from both our YouTube and our TikTok, we have finally arrived. This is our last and final chapter. This is the grand finale of our autumn VUT, Autumn Graduations 2026, saying yes to 60 years of academic excellence, saying yes to 60 years of the 60th generation of our graduates. We're saying yes to our Jubilee graduates for this year. We're also saying we're celebrating 60 years, as we have mentioned, of VUT. Here we are in our grand finale for the day, our last milestone that we have to get in. We are here at the Desmond Tutu Hall, of course, and in this room, what an honor to be standing here with all our graduates, esteemed graduates, our parents, the whole academic board, and the Vaal University of Technology as a whole. It is with honor that you and I get to be here because we are finally to the very last point and we are about to celebrate you, your dedication, your late night cries, your family having to hold your hands, and everyone who was part of this journey with you. And remember, you are making history, as you are one day going to be leaving a legacy. And it all starts here. This is the beginning for you, or just a continuation of your whole academic journey. And with that being said, I think it's time that we get into some of our reactions just to see. But before we get into it, guys, please remember that we are talking to graduates from all four faculties. It's the Applied and Computer Sciences, it's engineering and technology. We have our human sciences and also our management sciences. And all our graduates will be getting a diploma, advanced diploma, postgraduate qualification. We are talking to our graduates who will be qualifying for their masters and even their doctorates. And I know with all the information that we have, I think we have around about 8 doctors in this very room, if I'm not mistaken. But here we are, guys. Check out the entire atmosphere. It's looking so awesome and it's good to be here. And this evening, I would like to get maybe 2 or 3 people that we can start off our session with. It's the third and final session, grand finale. So let's just see who we can talk to this very evening. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
How are you?
I'm overwhelmed.
You're overwhelmed.
I'm really overwhelmed, yes.
You're overwhelmed. Could you just tell us who you are and which qualification, and take us through either your thesis or your dissertation? Yeah.
Okay, my name is Tebogo Mamrakadibora Klaribe Chauke, and I've done chemistry, PhD in chemistry. I'm from an industry, and I realized that there's a lot of challenges with industrial effluent. So hence I've embarked on that so that I can just go there and provide a sustainable solution to the industries.
Thank you so much. You touched bases on sustainability, which is crucial in this era that we're in, a very vast era of technology and AI and the works. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Maybe we can get another lady. Hey. How are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm good. And could you tell us how you're feeling and what you majored in, and how do you think you can contribute to our society with what you have with your qualification?
Okay, greetings. My name is Lerado Simelane. My study was on diversity of microsatellite and toll-like receptor loci in South African antelopes. So it integrates findings on 3 research areas. The first one, genetic diversity of antelope species in South Africa. The second one, the population structure in captive herds. And lastly, the evolution patterns of toll-like receptors. Anything else?
No, and if you were to give your message to everyone seated here within this hall, what would you like to say?
Do not give up. It's a tough journey, but don't ever give up. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, and maybe we can even get a gentleman right here in the front, not too far. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Who are we talking to?
You are speaking to Jabutwala.
Could you just take us through your major and why you decided that this is one crucial course or faculty or study that you have to go through?
Okay. My study is about efficacy of drinking water plants, where we purify water from domestic and return it back to the environment. So we must make sure that we protect our aquatic and diversity by bringing back this water safely. Because South Africa is a water scarce country, so we must make sure that every drop counts.
Thank you so much, and may you continue to do wonderful things, guys. You heard it for yourself. We are here with graduates, and they are really doing big things in order for them to one day, or maybe we are even talking to people who are our biggest contributors to our very own society. And remember, we all gather here in the name of what? Education. And we are all here to celebrate, because certainly wasn't an easy journey, but here we are seeing all our graduates, and after all, but anyway, let's get into other reactions. Maybe talk to some of our supporters that are here for this last and final session. It's the grand finale of things, and let's cover this side. Hi, sir. Who are we talking to?
We're speaking to Matsaun David, the Deputy President of Convocation.
Yes. And how are you feeling? Who are you here for? Why are you here? Take us through what's happening right now.
Well, I'm very excited today because the Regional Secretary of the ANC, Jens Sidibeng, he will be conferred his master's degree. So we're here to support him. But most importantly, I mean, we're working on the very step of the gentleman. He was part of the VUT Council. He led the convocation. So, you know, we're just working on the very same leadership that he worked through.
Thank you so much. And since it is Freedom Month, leave it off with one word for us.
If it is?
It's Freedom Month, right? So leave us with one word before we are about to proceed with our academic procession.
Well, because I'm the Deputy President of the Convocation, I think mine is just to advise all the convocants that will be ascending the stage that please do not give up. We know, I mean, the journey might be tough, but just hold on, because we all need this.
Thank you so much. And there you have it. We are about to finally get into our very last session for our week. It's been a long week. It's been a long 2 weeks. And here we are, final day already. Let us patiently await for the final academic procession to begin.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can we please rise as the procession enters the hall?
Ladies and gentlemen, by the virtues of the powers vested in me by the Vice Chancellor and Principal, I hereby declare that this congregation of the Vaal University of Technology is duly constituted for the diplomas and the degrees to be conferred to those students whose names appear on the program. I now request the congregation to remain standing for the singing of the national anthem and the prayer.
Sinele Ladies and gentlemen, as a congregation, you are invited to observe a moment as we observe a prayer before we commence with the official program. Dear Almighty, the Omniscient One, we come before you with all humility to serve you and your people. Please guide us in everything that we say and do. Bless each and every one of us and bless our institution. Inspire us to strive for that which is good and not to be self-seeking and serve our own interests, but let everything be done to your glory. Use us as your vessels of honor so that the fruit of our labor may endure for peace and goodwill towards all mankind. We ask this in your name. Amen. Thank you. You may be seated. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of the Vaal University of Technology at the Vanderbilt Park campus. Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to welcome you as a congregation gathered here today to witness and celebrate the achievements of our students at VUT on this momentous occasion. A special word of welcome to our distinguished guests, members of staff, families, and friends. To all diplomats and graduates, welcome to this long-awaited day. May it be everything you hoped for. Vice Chancellor, it is my honor to present to you candidates of the Faculty of Applied and Computer Sciences of the Vaal University of Technology, whose names appear on the program, for the receiving of diplomas and degrees. For the Diploma in Agricultural Management, Kekana MHS. Matebula DT. Sithole EM. For the Diploma in Information Technology, Magagane NF. For the National Diploma in Analytical Chemistry, Hans M. For the Advanced Diploma in Biomedical Technology, Masinga NS. Mutwa R. Mutloung MT. Ntlemeza N. Sibulela N. For the postgraduate diploma in biomedical technology, Njomi A, cum laude. Sambo M.E. For the Master of Applied Sciences in Chemistry, with a dissertation titled Collagen and its Application as a Corrosion Inhibitor on Mild Steel and Aluminium Surfaces in Acidic Media, supervised by Professor M.J. Klink, co-supervised by Dr. Q. Skakana and Dr. I.A. Lawal. Mahua F.E. Thank you. For the Master of Applied Sciences in Chemistry, with a dissertation titled L-sativa hemp used in different growth methods as phytoremediation of heavy metals in contaminated soil, supervised by Prof. M.J. Klink, co-supervised by Prof. F.M. Tunzi and Dr. H. Chirirwa. Rubak Con C.J., sorry. For the Master of Applied Sciences in Chemistry, with a dissertation titled Assessment of Drinking Water Treatment Plants Using Physico-Chemical and Microbial Indices in Parys, Ngwate Municipality, South Africa, supervised by Prof. S.J. Modise and co-supervised by Prof. F.M. Tunzi and Dr. M. Monapati. Twala M.J. For the Master of Information and Communication Technology, with a dissertation titled A Personal IoT-Based Recommendation System for Weight Loss Practitioners, supervised by Dr. T. Otuniyi and co-supervised by Mr. E. Sibanda. Ndini Y.S., cum laude. For the Master of Information and Communication Technology, with a dissertation titled Adoption of Telemedicine in Gauteng During COVID-19, supervised by Dr. N. Sonera, co-supervised by Prof. T. Zuva, Malachi KJ. For the Doctor of Philosophy in Biotechnology, I will now call on Professor MJ Klink, the promoter, to come and read the biography and abstract.
The thesis title of this project was Development of Sensitive Photoelectrochemical Immunosensors for the Detection of Ovarian Cancer, Biomarkers CA125, HE4, and CEA. The candidate is Izini Ichichi Ekujuri. So she is the youngest of 5 children, a position that nurtures her resilience, determination, and strong sense of responsibility. Growing up in a supportive family environment, she developed a deep passion for education from an early age. She obtained both a BTech and MSc degrees in biotechnology from the Federal University of Technology in Nigeria. She then went on to pursue a PhD at Vaal University of Technology, focusing on innovative nanomaterial-based biosensor technology. Her research has been presented at international conferences, one in Spain and other local conferences, and has resulted in 4 publications in reputable peer-reviewed journals as follows. So she published her work in high-impact journals across the world. So the first one is electrochemical and photoelectrochemical immunosensors for the detection of ovarian cancer biomarkers, and this was published in Census. She also then published another article in the RSC Advances with an IF factor of 4.6. She then go on and published in Sensing and Biosensing Research with an IF factor of 4.9. She also then published in what we call the Journal of International Journal of Molecular Sciences with an IF of 4.9. She also busy with additional manuscripts, and she also had outstanding research contributions. And here at VUT, the one is the Faculty Research and Innovation Week, the outstanding achievement in the research and innovation. And she also had an outstanding research excellence in a PhD biotechnology. Abstract is as follows. Remember, she's busy with cancer research. So cancer-related deaths continue to rise, increasing the need for improved early diagnostic methods. Ovarian cancer has a particular high mortality rate because early-stage symptoms are often non-specific, leading to late diagnosis and poor survival rates. So this study aimed to develop high-sensitive photoelectrochemical immunosensors for the early detection of the 3 major ovarian cancer biomarkers, and there's a C125, HE4, and CEA. So various nanomaterials were employed, including bacterio-rhodsulfins and cadmium sulfide nanoparticles, carbon nanotubes, cadmium telluride quantum dots, and mesoporous titanium dioxide. So these materials were then synthesized and characterized using several analytical techniques, such as your UV-Vis, your FTIR, SEM, TEM, EDX, and XRD. So these nanomaterials were then used to fabricate these immunosensors on screen-printed carbon electrodes. Electrochemical techniques such as cyclovoltammetry, electrochemical impedance spectroscopy, and differential pulse voltammetry were employed to monitor each stage of the electrode modification and analyte detection. So these sensors show then very low detection limits for these biomarkers across wide linear detection ranges. So these They also outperform the normal ELISA used for validation. Corresponding electrochemical amino were then also developed for comparison. And these results show that these amino sensors exhibited higher sensitivity and lower detection limits than the electrochemical counterparts. So our research is even better than the ones that they're currently using in the industry. So all sensors demonstrate good selectivity, stability, reproducibility, and repeatability. Successful recovery results in spiked serum samples confirmed their potential for clinical applications. Overall, the development of these immunosensing platforms provide a promising approach for sensitive detection of ovarian cancer. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Dr. Ekojuri Izini.
Vice Chancellor, let me once again introduce Dr. Ekojuru EU. For the Doctor of Philosophy in Biotechnology, with a thesis titled Diversity of Microsatellite and Toll-like Receptor Loci in South African Antelopes, I will now call on the promoter, Dr. Esther Kaiza, to read the biography and abstract.
The candidate Smelani Lerato. Lerato Smelani is a Johannesburg-based entrepreneur, mother, and a scholar whose life journey is defined by resilience, purpose, and unwavering determination. Her academic journey started here at VUT, where she did her undergraduate studies and then moved to University of Johannesburg, where she obtained a master's degree in biotechnology. She then came back to VUT to pursue her PhD. Both her master's and PhD studies were funded by the National Research Foundation. During her master's, she was awarded a scholarship to conduct part of her research in Belgium at the University of Ghent. Her PhD was conducted in collaboration with Sanbi. Lerato has 1 publication and 2 manuscripts under peer review. Beyond academia, Lerato is the founder of Lovely Enterprise, a growing beauty hub that creates opportunities for women in the beauty industry to start and expand their own business. Her work in entrepreneurship has enabled other women to access professional spaces and grow their own income streams, making a meaningful impact within her community. Lerato's journey is testament to perseverance, strength, and purpose, showing that it is possible to raise a family, build a business, and achieve academic excellence. Her abstract: genetic diversity is essential for the conservation and long-term resilience of antelope species, influencing their adaptability, population viability, and immune responsiveness. This study integrates findings from 3 research areas: genetic diversity among South African antelope species, population structure in captive herds, and the evolutionary patterns of the toll-like receptors. Experimental analysis revealed varying levels of heterozygosity and mitochondrial diversity, with black wildebeest, roan antelope, and African buffalo showing reduced genetic diversity, highlighting the need for a broader whole genome and functional analysis. in captive populations, impala and blue wildebeest retain relatively high genetic population sizes, indicating increased risks of inbreeding. Phylogenetic analysis of the toll-like receptor genes cluster species into distinct taxonomic groups and show strong conservation in key immune receptors such as TLR2, TLR4, and TLR9, while higher diversity in TLR7 and TLR8 suggests adaptation of rapidly evolving pathogens. Overall, the study highlights the importance of integrating genetic monitoring and immunogenetic data to strengthen conservation strategies and enhance species resilience. I introduce to you Dr. Lerato Simelane. Congratulations.
Thank you. Vice Chancellor, I introduce to you Dr. Simelane L. For the Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry, with a thesis titled Monitoring the Electrocoagulation-Supported Membrane Treatment of Wire Galvanizing Effluent Plant in Vanderbilt, South Africa. I will now call on the promoter, Professor S.J. Modise, to read the biography and the abstract of the candidate.
Vice Chancellor. I read the biography of Tebogo Mamoraga, Deborah Tlharipe Chauke. Yo, ke setlogolo sa Bakwena. Ke Mokwena wa ga Molotswana wa ga Sebudi sa Metsi. Ngwana wa letheka le legolo le le sesane ka nako e le nngwe. She was born and raised in Mohlakeng, Randfontein, and she is married. Married to Thabo Chauke, and together they are blessed with 2 handsome sons. She holds a diploma in analytical chemistry, BTech chemistry, BTech in laboratory management, management development program, and MTech in chemistry, with research focus on medicinal plants. Professionally, she has served as a group quality manager at Premier FMCG, where she oversees 9 laboratories, both locally and internationally. I was made to understand that it is this company that produces the bread that you eat. She has successfully led the implementation of ISO 17025 across these laboratories, with 2 laboratories already accredited. She has contributed to both the global and local community, like local scientific committee, by presenting her research at major conferences, including the CETAC North America 44th annual meeting in the United States of America in 2023, the second International Conference on Futuristic Materials for Sustainable Development Goals here in Vanderbijl Park in 2025, and the SACI Conference at UNISA in 2025, where she delivered oral presentations. She has published 2 scientific manuscripts. I need to correct, another manuscript was accepted just in the last week, so it's 3 manuscripts with a VUT currently under review, so that one is dealt with. She has supervised 7 interns and 1 BTech student, and is currently serving as a co-supervisor for a master's student at Tshwane University of Technology. She has also moderated undergraduate environmental science research project in 2024 and 2025, and this is the program of Vaal University and of Technology. Her abstract reads this. Her PhD was on the industrial effluent treatment using hybrid core electrocoagulation membrane techniques. Galvanization, a critical industrial process for rust prevention, generates effluents containing heavy metals and other pollutants that pose serious environmental and health risks. This study evaluated the effectiveness of a multi-stage line and ionic polyacrylate electrocoagulation and membrane treatment system for effluent generated by a galvanizing plant here in Vanderbijl Park, South Africa. The untreated effluent exhibited high concentrations of heavy metals, particularly lead, zinc, manganese, and iron, which far exceeded local discharge limits. In the first treatment step of using lime and PEM, substantial reductions in heavy metals concentrations were achieved through optimal pH adjustments for hydroxide precipitation. Chloride levels decreased from over 14,000 milligrams per liter to approximately 3,900 milligrams per liter, while electrical conductivity reduced from 13,000 microsiemens per meter to 2,100 microsiemens per meter. However, both remained above the municipal discharge limits, indicating residual ionic content. The second stage employed electrocoagulations meticulously optimized through monovariable experiments and response surface methodology. Aluminum electrodes in a dipolar configuration at pH 8 exhibited the best performance, achieving 61% chloride removal with minimized energy and electrode consumption. In the final stage, reverse osmosis, BW4040, and nanofiltration NF90 membranes achieved high rejection efficiencies for calcium, magnesium, and sulfate. The fully integrated electrocoagulation NF90 and RO system reduced the chloride concentration to 440 milligrams per liter with an overall removal efficiency of 91%, thereby meeting the regulatory discharge limit, which is less than 500 milligrams per liter. The integrated lime, PEM, electrocoagulation, membrane, and treatment sequence significantly improved effluent quality, effectively reducing heavy metals and high chloride loads. The finding demonstrates that a viable and effective roadmap for cleaning toxic galvanizing wastewater by sequencing lime PEM optimized electrocoagulation, and membrane filtration, a sustainable, scalable solution that can help industries meet environmental regulations. Vice Chancellor, may I also add that this project is now receiving attention by industry. I now introduce to you Dr. Teboho Mamoraga, o nyetsweng ke Teboho Thabo Chauke.
Vice Chancellor. I introduce to you formally Dr. Chauke, TMD. For the Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry, with a thesis titled Fabrication of Moringa-based Nanocomposites, Incorporating Metal Oxides and Sulfides from Substituted Urea and Thiourea Metal Complexes for Water Treatment. I will now call on the promoter, Professor T. Xaba, to read the biography and abstract for the candidate.
Before I read the biograph, every parent, when they name a child, others will say professor. This one was called doctor. So I believe that today is that which from the parents from the beginning, that this one will be doctor. So today we will be crowning. After the dean have confirmed you, you'll be doctor. So, doctor, let me start it afresh. Mr. for now. Mr. Dr. Elias Cotter was born and raised in a village called Comet from Qwaqwa in the Free State Province. He holds a national diploma in analytical chemistry, which he obtained in 2012, the Bachelor of Technology, which is called the BTech, in 2013, the Masters of Technology in 2018 from the Vaal University of Technology. He started his doctoral studies in 2021 in the field of nanotechnology, focuses on the water treatment at the Vaal University of Technology. She has supervised several BTech students, PG Deep students, and co-supervised one master's who graduated in 2024. He has attended conferences as well, both locally and international, and presented his work. And he's currently working as a technologist in the Department of Natural Sciences from 2013 till today. So his abstract, it reads as follows. Water is an essential component of our lives. It is the most vital element for human and animals and all the living things on earth. heavy metal contamination into our water sources is still a global environmental concern since it affects aquatic ecosystems, plant animals, and human health. So consuming the contaminated water can pose severe health risk, causing various diseases such as cholera, diarrhea, typhoid, etc., which can often lead to health challenges and death. Therefore, having constant access to clean water is one of the key objectives of humanitarianism. There are several methods that have been used to solve the water contamination, but most of these techniques are unable to remove the majority of the contaminants due to certain limitations of some absorbents. So in this study, the Moringa oleifera seeds, sometimes we call them the drumsticks, not the ones that you are going to eat after the graduation. They look like, which is very cheap and used as an antioxidant in biological processes to help in protecting the cell from damage, which is also used to reduce pain from a wound, was utilized as an absorbent to remove heavy metals from wastewater. Copper and zinc chalcogenides, which are sulfur and oxygen, were prepared using diurea and urea metal-based complexes, were added into the Moringa oleifera seeds pods to boost its effectiveness, since nanomaterials have done wonders in the science domain, especially the copper and the zinc-based nanoparticles. So Moringa-based nanocomposites were used to remove the iron 3 as well as the chromium 6 ions from wastewater. So the batch experiment was conducted to achieve the optimum conditions. The effect of absorbance, contact time, pH, metal ion concentration for chromium and ion solution were investigated. So the data for Moringa fitted well with the Friedrich and Langmuir isotherms for chromium and iron ions. However, Moringa oleifera-based nanocomposites were found to be more suitable absorbent for the removal of these heavy metals. So the nanocomposites reported or also exhibited better performance on the chromium and iron. So the highest percentage removal of the heavy metals were ranging from 88 to 96%. So the prepared copper and zinc-based metal complexes were also used to make the thin films for solar cells applications, for making the solar panels to make the electricity. So can I call the dean to give you what you deserve?
Vice Chancellor, I'm very happy to present Dr. Kota D.E. Vice Chancellor, I thank you.
Vice Chancellor, it is my honor to present to you candidates of the Faculty of Engineering and Technology of the Vaal University of Technology, whose names appear on the program for the receiving of diplomas and degrees. For the Diploma in Chemical Engineering, Kalekale BX. For the Advanced Diploma in Civil Engineering, Ntsala ME. For the Advanced Diploma in Electrical Engineering, Kuluta L. Ntswane KT. For the Advanced Diploma in Industrial Engineering, Kabea S. For the Advanced Diploma in Mechanical Engineering, Bunda MK. For the Advanced Diploma in Metallurgical Engineering, Matsalela DJ. For the Advanced Diploma in Operations Management, Maloma P. Manuel GB. Sigoba T. For the Postgraduate Diploma in Electrical Engineering, Mtombeni MP. At Postgraduate Diploma in Industrial Engineering, Likitlane K. For the Postgraduate Diploma in Operations Management, Chabalala L. Vice Chancellor, I thank you.
Madam Vice Chancellor, it is my honor to present to you candidates of the Faculty of Human Sciences of the Vaal University of Technology, whose names appear on the program for the receiving of the diplomas and degrees. For the postgraduate diploma in higher education, Mokori M.G. Musimane Hosi J.T. For the Masters of Education in Higher Education, with the mini dissertation titled Student Perceptions of Course Relevance to Career Pathways in TVET Colleges. Supervisor, Dr. M.E. Mazibuko. Co-supervisor, Dr. D.T. Soni. Madam Vice Chancellor, Bokaya Nogutula. Madam Vice Chancellor, I thank you.
Vice Chancellor, it is my honor to present to you candidates of the Faculty of Management Sciences at the Vaal University of Technology, whose names appear on the program for the receiving of diplomas and degrees. For the Advanced Diploma in Human Resource Management, Molopi KM. Nkoana KJ. Sotetsi NI. For the Advanced Diploma in Management, Mashatsi KT. For the Postgraduate Diploma in Cost and Management Accounting, Kebekulu SL. Ngwenya G. For the postgraduate diploma in internal auditing, Radebe TL. For the postgraduate diploma in marketing management, Morake LS. Vice Chancellor, the next candidate deserves a special mention. He is the former Secretary General of the SRC. He is also the former President of the VUT Convocation. He is a former member of the VUT Council, and currently, this one I didn't know, he is the ANC Sedibeng Regional Secretary. And he is graduating for the Master of Management in Supply Chain Management. And the title of his dissertation reads as follows: Supply Chain Efficiency in a Selected District Municipality in Southern Gauteng. His supervisor is Prof. Mafini, who is speaking, and the co-supervisor is Dr. Welby Van Laurie Okumba, and the name of the candidate is Mkwane Jason Daniel. By the way, Jason is graduating cum laude. Thank you. Okay. Also, for the Master of Management in Supply Chain Management degree, the title of the dissertation reads as follows: The relationship of supply chain flexibility, supply chain agility, and firm performance in the FMCG industry in the KwaZulu-Natal province, and the supervisor is Prof. J.P. van der Westhuizen, and the name of the graduate is Lamini Fikile Yunis. And still with the Master of Management in Supply Chain Management degree, the The dissertation title reads as follows: Antecedents of operational performance, the case of the food and beverage manufacturing industry in Gauteng province. The supervisor, Dr. Lydia Nchingila. The co-supervisor, Dr. Welby Van Lowry Okumba. And the name of the graduate is Mafa Andronica. Still with the Master of Management in Supply Chain Management degree, the title of the dissertation, Supplier Relationship Management in a Selected State-Owned Enterprise. The supervisor is Prof. Elizabeth Chinomona. The first co-supervisor is Dr. Gloria Mtibi. The second co-supervisor, Dr. Stembiso Govzela. And the name of the graduate is Makado Hangwani. We move on to the Master of Management in Business Administration degree. The dissertation title, Distributed Leadership, Employee Engagement and Job Attitudes among Owners and Managers in Small to Medium Enterprises in Gauteng Province. The supervisor, Prof. C. Mafini. The co-supervisor, Dr. Anthony Isabirie. And the name of the graduate is Nare Dikeledi Lydia. Still with the Master of Management in Business Administration degree, the title of the dissertation reads as follows: The contribution of entrepreneurial orientation and competitive advantage to informal retail businesses in a selected district municipality. The supervisor is Dr. Moses Macheke. And the co-supervisor is Prof. C. Mafini. And the name of the graduate is Angel Shabangu. Madam Vice Chancellor, we are back to the doctoral degrees. This candidate is graduating with a Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration degree. The title of the thesis reads as follows: Crypto Assets and Tax Compliance, an interpretive study of user perceptions in South Africa. The promoter was Prof. C. Mafini, and the co-promoter is Prof. G.J. Maseko. I am now going to request the co-promoter to come forward and read the citation. Thank you.
The abstract read as follows. Tax compliance in South Africa heavily relies, amongst other things, on centralized information provided by third parties, such as financial institutions, employers, and brokers. The study aimed to explore the perceptions of crypto assets users on tax compliance in South Africa. The interpessimism paradigm and qualitative approach guided the study's data collection, presentation, analysis, and interpretation. Semi-structured interviews were conducted with the crypto assets users and tax practitioners to understand their perceptions on the issues relating to tax compliance in South Africa. Atlas TI software was utilized to analyze the collected data through a thematic analysis. An analysis of the interview transcript yielded the following themes. In total, there were 5 themes. The first one was understanding of the tax compliance. Second one was the tax compliance mechanism applied in South Africa. And thirdly, the behavior attributes to tax compliance. The fourth theme was the tax rules governing the cryptocurrency assets and challenges applying to new tax rules. The results indicate that adequate tax education is essential to encourage tax compliance. Furthermore, crypto assets users perceive the government as corrupt, discouraging tax compliance. Overall, crypto assets users have a negative perception on tax compliance. Their results therefore indicate similarities and differences between the tax practitioners and crypto assets users' compliance behavior in South Africa. Consistent with the findings from prior studies, the results suggest the social psychological factors are the most influential factors in explaining tax compliance behavior in South Africa. The findings of this study contributes to the theoretical and practical aspects of understanding the tax compliance behavior of the crypto assets users. This is the potential taxpayers, and the tax practitioners. These are the registered taxpayers. This study reveals the factors impacting tax compliance behavior in a self-assessment system, e-filing, are most tax knowledge attributes and subjective norms. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Rachel Totobela Kumalo. Madam Vice Chancellor, I hereby request that you confer the diplomas and degrees in absentia to those students whose names appear on the program but could not be present today.
I hereby do confer the diplomas and the graduates whose name appears on the program but could not be present at this congregation.
Vice Chancellor, I thank you.
Okay, so I would like us, today is our last day of our graduations, and this choir has been blessing us for 2 full weeks. So I want us to just stand up and give them a round of applause to appreciate the work. Thank you, thank you, thank you, choir, thank you. You make us proud to be associated with my VUT choir. Thank you for demonstrating the spirit of excellence. Members of council, members of Senate, Executive Management Committee, executive deans, academic and administrative staff, convocation, institutional forum, student representative council, esteemed graduates, distinguished guests, family and friends, good evening. Hi, Nje. Good evening. Maybe let me try and vend. Timatekwana. I won't go further because, yeah. Allow me to start by acknowledging the council members available here today. Actually, a council member available here today. This is the president of Convocation and the council member, Mr. Sangweni. You are welcome, sir. Today, indeed, is a special moment, isn't it? Yes, we're excited and we celebrate with you, the graduates of 2026. Today, we gather not only to celebrate an academic milestone, but to honor the journey of perseverance, discipline, and hope. Graduation is never merely the conclusion of one study, but it is a beginning of responsibility. It is a moment when knowledge meets the world and it must prove its worth. To the class of 2026, do we have a graduating class of 2026? Yes. Can you stand up, all of you? With your right hand side, can you lift your caps? Can you wave it to the people on the left and the people on the right? You may be seated. You arrive at this stage at a defining moment in the history of Vaal University of Technology. In June this year, the university celebrates its Diamond Jubilee, marking 60 years of academic excellence, innovation, and service to society. Your cohort, therefore, holds a special place in this historic journey. You are Jubilee graduates, the generation that stepped forward as the university marks 6 decades of shaping talent and transforming lives. Across those 6 decades, thousands have walked these halls before you, engineers who designed bridges and factories, technologists who powered industries, educators, entrepreneurs, innovators who shaped communities across South Africa and beyond. Today, you, the graduates, join that lineage. You become part of the living legacy of this university. Your achievement is not yours alone. Behind every graduate stands a constellation of support. Parents who sacrificed, family who encouraged, lecturers who guided and challenged, friends who walked the journey with you. Today, we honor them as well, because their belief helped carry you to this moment. May you give them a round of applause. Yet, graduation does not take place in isolation of the realities of the world around us. South Africa continues to face profound challenges. Unemployment remains high. Poverty still shadows many communities. Inequalities continue to test the promise of our democracy. These are not abstract statistics. They are lived realities that calls for courage, innovation, and leadership. But history teaches us that societies are changed not only by policies and institutions, but they are changed by people like yourself who refuse to accept that things must remain as they are. At VUT, you are prepared for precisely such a moment. You are trained not simply to memorize, but to apply knowledge, to question, to design, to build, and to solve problems. That matters. Whether you enter laboratories, or boardrooms, classrooms, or factories, or you start your own business, the education you receive here equips you to turn idea into impact. The world you enter is one of profound transformation. Technology is reshaping industries. Artificial intelligence is redefining the nature of work. Sustainability and responsible innovation are becoming central to the future of our planet. So in such a world, your qualifications are not merely credentials. They are instruments of change, so use them. As the university walks the road to 60, we reflect not only on where we have come from, but on where we are going. A jubilee is not simply a celebration of years past, but it is a renewal moment, or a moment of renewal, a reaffirmation of purpose. And for VUT, that purpose remains clear, is to produce graduates like yourself, who are builders of society, creators of opportunities, custodian of ethical leadership. You, the class of 2026, say me. You embody that mission. You are the engineers who will design smart cities and resilient infrastructure. You are the technologists who will build the industries of the future. You are the innovators who will create businesses that generate employment. You are the thinkers who will challenge complacency and inspire progress. In years to come, when the history of this Diamond Jubilee is told, your generation will be remembered as the graduates who step forward at a decisive moment. The generation that carried 60 years of legacy and transformed it into possibility. In conclusion, so as you walk into the world, walk with confidence. Let curiosity guide you. Let integrity define you. Let service to humanity or to society remain your compass. May you build boldly. May you lead with courage. And may the knowledge you carry from this university illuminate the path ahead. Congratulations to the class of 2026. The future now calls you in your name. So go and make an impact and make VUT proud. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now towards the end of our ceremony. By the virtue of the powers vested in me by the Vice Chancellor and Principal, I now dissolve the congregation of the Vaal University of Technology.
Moyo
And we are wrapping up, or actually we have wrapped up our Autumn 2026 Jubilee graduations. Yes to 60 years of academic excellence. Yes to the 60th generation of graduates. And this is the final chapter. This is the grand finale till you and I meet again on the other graduations happening in September.